My homophobic sister keeps trying to break my boyfriend and I up to get some fruity schlong. Turns out a few of you guys were right and she gave most of the family a made-up story. She told the rest of the family, except my parents since they knew the real story from the start, and her friends that when she moved in I was a complete jerk. I made her do all the chores, cook every day, yelled at her all the time and tried to make her feel insecure about herself, but she didn't because she was a girl. She also said how my boyfriend was not happy in his relationship with me and basically made me look like some demon who came out from Satan's booty hole. I was able to slap some sense into a few of the more open-minded people with the help of my boyfriend to give them the real story. Most of them didn't even apologize and just stopped bothering me. I was able to get in contact with one of my sister's friends to ask about my sister's reason for the whole breakup thing. Turns out the reason my sister and her ex broke up was because she was supposed to take care of her ex's dog but instead sold the dog because she didn't want to take care of it while he was away. She wasn't even sad that they broke up, she was upset because she wasn't allowed to keep the house and all the stuff inside that wasn't even hers. I don't know why she even thought that she'd be allowed to keep it after selling the guy's dog. The texts from my family did calm down from a few, but my parents and sister continue spamming me with trash talk. It got to a point that the day after I made the first post, I got a threat letter from my sister, saying how I must break up with my boyfriend or else she'll destroy my reputation and everything I have, and also decided to be petty and write how she'll stab me. Unfortunately for her, when the letter came in I was out grocery shopping, but my boyfriend was home with his family who was over for dinner, and angering a family of 2 parents who have 9 kids, 5 adults and 4 teenagers, is not a pretty sight as my boyfriend described it. My boyfriend's mother called my mother and started asking about the letter my sister sent. My mother denied it and said that my sister didn't do anything of that sort. My boyfriend's mother wanted to say more but my mother hung up on her. After we cooked and had dinner, my boyfriend's father suggested that they'd stay over in case my parents or sister tried to disturb us again. My boyfriend and I agreed to this and we set up a few spare rooms for them since we do have a pretty big house. I did call the police for the threat letter and they said they'd look into it. After that we simply went to bed. The next day we did hear loud banging on the front door, with my sister screaming to be let in. One of my boyfriend's brothers opened the door and my mom and dad walked right in and demanded of me to talk to them alone, but my boyfriend's parents cut them off and tried telling them that my sister is out of line and they needed to respect that they crossed many boundaries.